Hey everyone, welcome back. This is now going to be our game 3 of the evening. This is week 4 of the VCS. I'm Go Ask Alice, joined again by my co-host, co-caster, whatever you want to call him, King Drama, who has been casting for 3 games. Luckily, this is his last one, so hopefully it goes to like triple overtime so we can make him suffer just a little bit more.
I wanted to.
Today's game is going to be, this game right now is going to be BakaGoi versus Ham. BakaGoi is currently tied for first in the leaderboard, pending these week 4 results. Well, whereas Ham has had a little bit more trouble getting their second win. So if they can get the second win here, this would be really big for them and would really push them up onto the leaderboards. And the map pick today is going to be Bind.
Yeah, BakaGoi on paper is the better team here. And I like to say on paper because as you could tell from last game, Dying Kinda Sucks on paper was the better team, but Dust was able to take it out. So we'll see how it goes here. Deliver Interest are those D3 and D2 players. But I've said before, Sir Dobby and Lebo are trusted players. They played this game for as soon as it came out. So it's going to be an interesting one, especially on Bind, one of my favorite maps here. But we are in Agent Select.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how the teams choose to pick agents on Bind. We've seen a couple different variations in the VCS itself. Like, we can already tell now the controller choice is already going to be different. BakaGoi is opting to use the Omen, whereas Ham is going to go with the Brimstone, who has been seeing a lot more play after his buff. So it's always cool to see people trying out new team comps. You expect to see a Sova on both sides, but it looks like BakaGoi might not go that way.
That Brimstone is a really great, useful character now that you can put his smokes down a lot farther. So I'd like to see that lockdown here, but the Omen is gonna get picked up here for BakaGoi's side here. And it's gonna be an interesting one because Breach is locked in on BakaGoi, and so is the Sage. Just a double Sentinel, another double Sentinel here on Bind from BakaGoi. I've watched some games from them, and they are known as double Sentinel players, so this might be a tough one for Ham.
Yeah, as you were saying kind of before in a pregame lobby, Bind is such a defensive-sided map, and so having this double sentinel is really going to lock down your defense. I'm a little worried about exactly how well BakaGoi's offense is going to be with the double sentinel and the jet. They do have the breach, so they do have an initiator on their team, which is going to make it a little bit easier for them to pick up rounds. But now we're going into the buy phase, and it looks like we're going to see pretty standard buys from both teams. Usually classic slight armor. Not as many frenzies after the price nerf, which, I'm honestly pretty glad to see because frenzy pistol rounds are always really hard to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. Deliver is going to be on that breach for the attacker-sided. BakaGoi is on attack, and I can't wait to see how this breach is going to play here. I haven't seen a lot of breach played, so it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, usually teams, when they go for an initiator, they tend to go for an agent like Sky on Bind, but the breach is coming out. But it looks like, unfortunately for Ham, they're gonna gamble and stack 4 defender players A, but it looks like it's gonna be a pretty standard B hit coming out of BakaGoi right now.
Yeah, with 4 members in that hookah area from BakaGoi and 1 long. It's gonna be a tough hold for Sir Dobby, but we'll see if it's gonna work out for him.
Yeah, the Boombot does spot out the jet player, so that's helpful, but one player's already onto the site. The Sage Ball goes up, and it looks like Sir Dobby's gonna get taken down by Triss here, so now it's a 5v4, and Brimstone is taken to really low HP, and then Triss is gonna clean him up, so now it's gonna be a 4v3 for this Ham to retake right now.
Yeah, with a clean push coming up from Triss onto that elbow side to take out 2. D-Master going on to Oklu out of CT here. It is a 3v2 retake for D-Master, Ounce, and Lebo for Ham, and they do get that kill onto Deliver, making it a 1v2 now. Triss is incredibly low on that jet here in elbow. And Lebo's going to take out Triss.
Yeah, it's a valiant attempt by Triss. 2v1s are always really hard, and Triss did get the 3k on the side. I'm a little confused as to how exactly the offense from BakaGoi collapsed so easily there. I'm not sure if it was a bunch of lucky frags on the side of Ham, but really well played by Ham on that retake, which looked pretty rough for them.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of damage coming out for the Rays. I mean, they only played 1 on site. Ham only played 1 on site B, and at that point, I think you play a full 5v5 retake. You don't want a 1v5. That's incredibly tough, but it worked out for Ham.
Yeah, and it's actually interesting. We are going to see a counter force from BakaGoi, even though they lost the first round. We've been seeing that happen a little bit less with the Stinger nerfs, but it looks like they're going to get 3 Spectres on the side of BakaGoi. So this round could go either way because neither team is playing the Anti-Eco right now.
And again, 4 members of Ham are just chilling on A. They gambled and lost yet again. Don't go to Vegas, Ham. You're going to lose.
Oh my god, Triss already has jet knives. Those knives are gonna get popped, but Ounce is gonna go through the TP and already takes out Tuxedo Star. So now it's gonna be a 4v5. The dismiss does get traded out by Triss's knives. So now it's gonna be a 4v4, and it looks like we're gonna see a pretty stalled out hit onto this B site.
Yeah, lots of util going down from the Ham side as the bomb buddy comes through the teleporter from D-Master and the nade with nothing happening from it, as D-Master is now going to be pushing up the short. He does hear a bunch rotating here from BakaGoi.
Ooh. It doesn't quite get the kill into Jet, but they know exactly where he is, and Triss takes him out. So now it's going to be a 4v3. The dark cover coming out. The recon dart is actually going to spot Triss, and he misses the knife. So I don't know how I was hoping to get the trade there, but Psych LOL does. So now it's a 3v3 as the breach flashes are coming out, and Deliver gets another kill on Desai.
Yeah, those breeze flashes are incredibly strong as Lebo gets the pick on the Oklu out of CT, and Serdabi gets another one as well. Another 2v1 retake in favor of Ham, as Lebo's going to be pushing into U-Haul and gets that last kill on Ibaka to secure a win for Ham. What a great retake.
Yeah, kind of a strange round. It's going to be really bad for BakaGoi's economy because they did force their Trist. Actually is going to have enough to buy next round, but you don't expect to see that coming out when the rest of your team is going to be on a save.
Man, those jet knives are going to be huge, and nothing really came of them. What a tough. I mean, these are just close rounds. That's all I could really say. Each one of them are close. Triss already has 5 kills on the board. He's carrying his team, but it's not enough. It is 2-0, so the game's not over yet, but it is already an interesting game.
Yeah, and this third round is probably, you expect this round to go to Ham because they do have the gun advantage. We're going to see 2 rifles and the rest SMGs on the side of Ham, whereas BakaGoi has 1 Sheriff and 4 Classic. So if they can make the thrifty here, it will be really good for them. But I think the best case scenario is they're going to get guns off the hands of the enemy team. Oh, like that. There's the first one.
Triss gets taken out, or Triss takes out Serdabi, excuse me, in the Octagon area, the Garden area onto B, as Deliver gets another kill on the silo into Hookah, making it an incredibly easy take for BakaGoi here.
Yeah, BakaGoi getting the plant down. This is their 3rd plant they've gotten down. Their retakes, or their post plants haven't been really well executed so far, and there are still 2 members of Ham who aren't even in position to make this retake an attempt. And as I say that, I get obviously proven wrong. Ounce takes out Baka, Levo takes out Triss, so now it's a 2v2 retake. The gun advantage is still in the favor of Ham, but the bomb is ticking.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh man, D-Master getting clue here in the CT area to make it another 2v1 yet again, and Ounce gets the last kill. And man, every round, deja vu, 2v1 retakes, and it works out for Ham.
Yeah, BakaGoi, they're getting on a site and they're getting the bomb down, but they're playing these post plans really messily. They're not trading out kills. I don't know if they're just losing the gunfights 1v1, but their post plans are just definitely failing them, as I think Ham has had to play retake the last 3 rounds and they've emerged victorious all 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when all you have is pistols, but I mean, every round, like you said, it's just a tough retake coming out. I mean, an easy retake for Ham every round, and I want to start seeing Ham give up. If they're playing these great rounds, just give up site. Don't risk a death here, but
yeah, Rolling Thunder is available for delivery. Decides to use it, but it looks like it's gonna be a 4-man push inside. Doesn't check his corner. Gets 2. Psy gets 2 on Triss rather, and Tuxedo Star does finally trade him out, but now it's gonna be a 4v3 on the side of Ham. And as I say that, Deliver makes it even, so now it's gonna be a 3v3.
3v3 with all 3 members leaning towards that A side, with 2 members from Ham chilling on that A side, and D-Master gets 2 picks from backside, making it a 3v1 hold. And Baka's the only one left alive.
Yeah, poor Sentinel problems on T side. It's always really hard when you are still setting up your utility or you're on flank watching and then your whole team just gets sprayed down.
Bomb is down in that short area, and Baka wants nothing to do with that area. Just going to try to save that gun. We got 48 seconds here. And they don't Ham doesn't look like they want to push and get any more information. So they're just going to hold the bomb and secure the win.
Yeah, Ham is looking really solid right now in their defense. They've been getting these frags, especially you were mentioning a little
30
bit
seconds
earlier
left.
that the highest PR players on the side of BakaGoi are Diamond, which is one of the higher elo in our league. And they're not really performing like it right now. They're getting headshot, and so just really well crossfires being executed on the side of Ham right now.
Yeah, I don't think that, BakaGoi is really utilizing their util to take sides. They're
10
playing a
seconds
little bit
left.
too slow, but they're not getting room. This map isn't big enough to really play slow onto one side. Get to either rotate or commit.
Yeah, luckily for BakaGoi, they do save that gun, but it's gonna be another rough buy. Actually, no, I'm totally wrong. They can definitely force here. So now they're gonna have a matching gun round. This is gonna be their second one of the half so far. So if you're BakaGoi, you need to change something up. This map is defense sided, but you need to be getting at least 4 or 5 rounds here if you want to have a chance of having that room to fail on your defensive side.
I want to see more flashes, more util coming out. Breach is an incredibly strong agent, but you have to make sure that you're playing off of him. Because a lot of people, they use Breach util, but no one follows up with it, so it becomes, null and void. So hopefully they can utilize more util here. Another gamble, yet again, coming from Ham with 4 players on A, and, BakaGoi wants nothing to do with it.
Yes, Sir Dobby, the last only member on the side of Ham who's holding down this B side. The orbital strike comes out, does scatter some players hookah, but doesn't get quite anything else besides that.
Yeah, a wall goes down onto long. As Sir Dobby gets a pick on 2 players as they try to push out onto the B side here. Tuxedo Star gets a returning kill, so does Deliver, make it a 3v3.
1 enemy remaining.
Now a 2v1 in favor of Ham.
Yeah, Deliver, the last member left alive. Really sloppy by BakaGoi. They got spotted out by either the recon dart or the owl drone, and they just walked onto site without really any purpose. They didn't clear their corners, and then Sir Dobby, to his credit, got Sir Dobby got 2 kills there without even getting checked.
Yeah, that was really, really tough for BakaGoi, but
30
this is
seconds left.
winnable. I mean, if anyone's going to win, it's going to be Breach, but Lebo does get that headshot into Hookah from CT to secure a now 5-0 lead for Ham.
Yeah, Ham looking really strong. Ounce and Eve Lebo. Honestly, though, the kills on the side of Ham are pretty evenly distributed. It's a little top heavy with Ounce having 7 kills against 2 deaths on this Reyna, which, defense isn't always Reyna's strong side. She's is obviously a duelist, so you love to see her fragging out on the offensive side, but Ounce is just kind of holding it down.
Yeah, really, really strong there. This is very, a very different kind of hold from Ham. I've never really seen 4 stacks almost every round of defense, but it's working out incredibly well for Ham as the ult going out from Trist into long B.
They are in kind of a broken buy round, but Sir Dobby is going to swing out and does get taken out by Clues. Now it's a 5v4. This opens up the site because, as you said before, all of the remaining members of Ham were not on this site, so now they're going to be playing retake, but Lebo actually has a lot of ground and elbow so far, but he's going to run into Triss's knives if he's not careful.
Yeah, this elbow control is incredibly important for either side, but the wall is going to go down, from Tuxedo to secure that area, and they don't have to worry about it. As Clue gets 3 kills, and it looks like this is going to be the first round win from BakaGoi, as Lebo's just chilling and walled off and elbow.
Yeah, not a lot Lebo can do here. He does have the economy to try to make something happen if he wants to, but Deliver's just going to take him out and say, no, thank you. We would like our first offensive round, please and thanks.
Yeah, and they get it, and it's well done with 5 members still alive. That was a huge round, and that's going to, put them up for the rest of the game here, hopefully, if they can keep this momentum going. They have a lot of money. Even if they lose this round, they still might have some for next round, so that was a big round for BakaGoi. But actually, Ham isn't that much far behind when it comes to money. These next 2 rounds will be important.
We're going to have the full fire round coming out of both sides. It looks like for Tuxedo Star, who's choosing to use the Ares rather than a rifle. Maybe to get some of that extra wall ping, kind of an unusual choice, but it works out for him. It works out. Ounce does get 1 tap, though, by Deliver, so now BakaGoi has the advantage going onto this A-bomb site.
With 5 members into showers. Oh,
Yes.
Silo flanking into the showers and gets 2 picks into showers as there's all the members of BakaGoi are just chilling in there.
Yeah, the breach flash comes out again. D-Master, though, not going to peek out while he's flash. Playing it pretty wise. He does take the ego peek, and Deliver gets a 3K, so now it's a 2v2. This is winnable for either side, though. Breach is taking down to very low HP.
Yeah, Lebo's going to be hanging out in that heaven area. Deliver's going to know that he's there, it seems. As the last flash coming from Deliver's breach to get him onto site. He is now on that triple box default area. Lebo has no information there. He does see the Killjoy. Deliver's going to push up to get some more information.
Oh, yeah, the recon dart is going to spot out both of them, but Deliver with the 4K onto E of Lebo. It's now going to be a 2v1 for this poor Sir Dobby. He was playing on the B side because I didn't have the info like you were saying, and now we might peek into Deliver's crosshair, but Sir Dobby gets the kill. Lockdown is going to go down. It's now a 1v1. Killjoy versus Killjoy, but Baka swings out, secures the round for BakaGoi.
Yeah, that's Killjoy diff right there. And that's their second win for BakaGoi. That's really, really good for them.
Yeah, Deliver actually 4K in bathrooms is absolutely huge.
Oh yeah, that was the winning difference. I mean, Silo did get that flank with all those kills, but the 2v2 and BakaGoi is just the better 2v2 squad there. But the economy actually does not look so good for Ham here.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna do some type of broken buy. We see a Marshall coming out into frenzy in the hands of SciLOL. So definitely a round that is in the favor of BakaGoi, and Triss has the operator, so they're gonna be very careful what angles they're holding on this defense. But Oaklu, as I say, that gets the first kill to SciLOL, so kind of opening up the map on the side of BakaGoi.
Yeah, 5 members of BakaGoi sitting towards the B side as 3 are long. Deliver's gonna be battling that turret and wins as the ult going down from Sir Dobby to kind of secure the round. Wall goes out, or excuse me, not Sir Dobby. The ult goes down from Baka, actually, into the long to secure the site for BakaGoi.
Oh,
Ounce! What a shot!
To Deliver. Oaklu does trade it out. Now it's going to be a 3v3. Sova's taking down very low. Leo, not a whole lot. Gets paranoid. Omen's going to swing, get the kill. It's a 3K coming out for Oaklu, and now it's a 3v2. And the bomb still's not down on the side of BakaGoi.
That's done.
Oh.
Sir Dobby gets up on the reload.
Oh, man.
They missed the off shot, and now it's a 3v3
what a clutch. What a great clutch coming from Sir Dobby, taking out 3. He got the 1v1s. He won everyone, and that secures a round for Ham. What a great player from Sir Dobby.
Yeah, they didn't have that elbow control. BakaGoi didn't, even though they had members on the site, and that was just such a well-played position from Sir Dobby. They're coming up with 3 kills of his own, and they take the operator out of Triss's hands. That's going to be a really rough loss, especially because they had the good advantage last round.
Keep up.
Yeah, when you're holding down a site like that with the bomb down, you don't want to play aggressive if you don't have to, and you could see why. Triss tried to push that elbow area with the op, and it's just not worth it.
Oh, a greedy peek on the side of Triss there, knowing that they have the operator on the defense side, but Sir Dobby does miss the op shot, but Triss is gonna get this kill, right? Yeah, there he goes, takes his op back. Empress is coming out, but it looks like BakaGoi is gonna do a rotate, but Brimstone has this flank. Ounce gets taken out in the teleporter, but SciLOL gets the first kill onto Baka, so now it's a 4v3. Bomb is on A site though, and looks like they're gonna get this plant down.
SciLOL is lurking here in that spawn area, fountain area, to see if maybe he could get a pick as Dean Master tries to get him from behind as well. Let's see if maybe this could work out, but no. Tuxedo Star denies the rotate. Maybe not too hard. 15 Master able to gonna satchel over the wall, but Deliver gets the pick on Lebo in spawn, and it is a 2v4 retake.
Oh, Dean Master with the headshot to Tuxedo Star, making this a 3v2, evening it up a little bit, but Oaklu trades it back out to 3v1. The last one left alive is SciLOL on this flank, gets the first kill, but running out of time to defuse rather quickly here. I think he's gonna just have to go for a save.
SciLOL hoping to play some exit frags here out of showers, but
oh, and Deliver goes down to the bomb. That's really unlucky.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, maybe he's okay. He's got money. Maybe he wanted to die.
Yeah, no, we've all had those days.
They're not down that far. I wouldn't start, killing yourself yet.
Kind of interesting that Sayo LOL has been able to have so many successful flanks this game, despite the fact that BakaGoi is playing double sentinel. And as you said before, it's a comp they feel comfortable in, but I'm not sure how well they're actually using this utility to be doing flank watching, or if they're saving it for post plant.
BakaGoi just needs 5 rounds, I say. Usually that's what you want, is at least 5 rounds on attack. They're starting on attack, so if they can get 2 more rounds, I mean, they have 3 ults here. They have the Breach ult, the Res, and the Omen ult. A lot of win potential for BakaGoi, but Sirdavi's going to try to hold this site yet again.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see 3 members of BakaGoi. Oh, and Sirdavi gets the first one of Clue, so now it's going to be a 4v5. But the bomb is on A site, but luckily for Ham, they do have the Raze player holding it down in this anchor. They're going to see if Deliver ends up peeking him. As I say that Deliver actually gets out Dean Master, the Orbital Strike does go down, doesn't get much for its trouble. The bomb is on A, and also are all 4 members of BakaGoi.
Plant looks like it's trying to go down on A, but Deliver gets ulted off by Lebo.
Yeah,
going down now.
Down, but it looks like Triss misses the option. Lebo gets another headshot onto Triss. It's gonna be a 4v3. Lebo's a full HP. This is a winnable retake for Ham right now.
4v3 in favor of Ham. This could go either way, though. Ounce doesn't have a good gun, but Deliver gets a pick on Silo, and Lebo gets the returning kill on a Tuxedo Star. Make it a 3v2 take. Sirdavi throws that ult down to get some retake potential. Oh.
Breach ult coming out, gonna delay this bomb defuse. Deliver gets his 3rd kill. It's now a 2v1, making it a 4K coming out of Deliver here in this clutch situation.
What a great use of util there. He heard the ult, or he heard someone touch the bomb there, decides to ult, misses one, hits the other, but is able to hit him with the gun. And Deliver gets 2 kills to secure the round for BakaGoi there. On that 4th win, they just need 1 more, and the rest are going to be banked.
Yeah, and this round's going to be an eco coming out of the side of Ham here, so this round should go the way of BakaGoi, assuming they play it right. Not to say that Ham hasn't been pretty good at winning on lower gun rounds, but you expect them to lose the anti-eco here. Yeah,
Ham is doing this weird thing where Reyna's in spawn. I don't think enemies can get there quite yet, so I'd probably play a little bit closer to a side as Silo tries to push out of A short and gets taken out by Clue, just chilling. As 4 members of BakaGoi are chilling, or pushing towards B side here.
Yeah, gonna get stalled out a little bit by that Killjoy Molly. Killjoy playing a little bit of an off angle from Sirdavi here. Triss trying to see if he can get anything. Might run into a Bucky. He gets 1 shot off. And Sirdavi actually gets a kill on a Tuxedo Star. Make that 2 with the Ghost. Finally gets taken out by Deliver. It's now a 3v3. The gun advantage is still in the favor of BakaGoi, but the bomb is on the bomb site. Oh, kind of a scuffed TV from Omen there, but doesn't get punished.
That happens. You don't want it to happen, but it does happen, and he gets away with it. We won't talk about it. Don't worry about it, Clue. I had no clue.
Oh, but he doesn't clear Cubby. The sheriff's shots are not landing on the side of Lebo, and he's probably going to get taken out here, but Ounce gets delivered. Clue trains back with Lebo. It's now a 2v1, 1v1. Dean Master has this flank. Baka doesn't quite know where Dean Master is, I don't think. The plant is finally going down.
Spike planted.
The nade gives away his position. They both get a little bit of damage done. Dean Master finally clutching Baka.
Wow, what a great use of the Peeker's advantage there with that Spectre. The nade went down on the opposite side, which pushed Baka to peek the other side, but Dean Master is able to take him out.
Really well played by Dean Master there, even though he was at a gun disadvantage. He had the Spectre. So they did actually end up winning that anti-eco, just as I was saying how much they're not supposed to win that. Really well played by Ham here. They have been doing really well in the rounds where they are down guns, and it's really manifesting right now in this 7-4 half. If they can make it 8-4, their attacking side is going to feel a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that attacker side because, this is a defender-sided map, so we'll say Ham is playing pretty good for the defense here, and maybe BakaGoi can get 1 more round, but that attacking side really shows you how a team is going to play as Deliver gets a pick on the Ounce into showers.
Triss Tris dashes onto site, gets the kill onto Lebo. Sai, while playing in the smoke, sprays down one, gets traded out, but now it's a 3v1. The last member left alive is still on B site. Sir Dobby's going to be really late to this plant, and we'll see what he can do. He has full armor and a weapon, but it's going to be pretty difficult for him to get this one here.
That was a really good kills coming out from Tris, and the extra util just allowing them to take this side was really huge. It is a 1v3 retake as Sir Dobby gets a kill on Clue here in the CT area. He's now looking to push Heaven, but it's going to be a tough retake with Breach with ult. That's going to be another tough one. Turt finds him out into Heaven.
Yeah, he's running out of time. He's gonna have to tap the bomb. There is Killjoy utility still on the bomb, so if he doesn't shoot it, he does. But the Rolling Thunder comes out again, the second time in what feels like 3 or 4 rounds, and he's gonna run out of time here.
Great use of util from Breach to secure the round for BakaGoi, making it a 5-round half for BakaGoi, and the sides are switched now.
Yeah, and that's really what you want to see, as you were saying before. Getting 5 rounds on attacking usually feels pretty good, especially if you're running a double sentinel comp. That's almost the most you could ask for. It is kind of unfortunate for BakaGoi that they lost 2 rounds where they had the economic advantage significantly, but it happens, and now they can kind of shoulder up and focus on defense, and they should have a pretty strong defense with their comp right now.
Yeah, that double sentinel pick, I mean, they can't lose this, right? They better not lose this with 2 sentinels now on defense. We'll see how they'll lock it down. They're playing both sentinels and a breach on A. Very interesting to see. There's absolutely no way Ham's going to take A side, but they're not even leaning there. They're leaning 5 members more towards the B side.
And D-Master gonna use the boom bot to clear out a little bit of hookah. It's gonna force Okloo to drop down, but the Sky Smokes aren't coming down, so they're probably gonna want to execute this pretty fast. The layer comes out. Ounce doesn't quite find anyone yet. Does see Okloo, gets the headshot, but does get taken out by Okloo's with his ghost. The right click from Tris, making this a 3v3 as they get traded out. Deliver gets run down with utility in his hand. The bomb is finally going down. Now this is gonna be a 2-man retake, rather. I look at the first kill. Whew.
What a great take from Ham. I honestly think that Ham got lucky there. They went to the site that didn't have the freaking 2 sentinels sitting on it, and they were able to take the site pretty easy. They got the trades. That's what I noticed. They traded very well, kill for kill, and it worked out for them.
Yeah, no, pretty well executed by him here. Now they are gonna force up. It looks like BakaGoi is gonna choose just to go for classics. We see one frenzy coming out of the side of Tris, trying to see if they can do some damage. But theoretically, you want to see Ham converting this round here with their 3 SMGs and a Vandal. Oh, Tris kind of greeted for the orb there and gets headshot by Sir Davi and the Spectre, making it a 5v4.
Yeah, that's a really big pick because there's no sentinels on this B side, and everyone's so far. But Clue gets a returning kill on Sir Davi here as the smokes go down to try to, slow them down from taking this side. As 4 members from BakaGoi are now rotated to B. Will they dedicate the play here, or will they rotate to A? We shall see in the next couple seconds here as Silo is now pushing onto A side by himself.
Yeah, if Silo can catch the CT, I actually don't think he's going to push that far. He's going to wait to see how exactly they rotate back, but he misses the shot, but he finally lands the spray, gets the kill into Deliver. It's now a 4v3. If you're BakaGoi here, you might want to end up on B now, actually, because Silo is caught out and Ham is over-rotated.
Oh.
Sai gets a second kill on this lurk. It's now a 4v3.
Will he live?
Kind of heartbreaking for Ham there not to get that kill. And now it's going to be a 2v4 retake for BakaGoi. Gun disadvantage. D-Master about to take out Baka here with the Spectre. And that's a pretty solid round. A good conversion on the side of Ham.
Wow, that was absolutely one of the greatest outplays I've ever seen so far in BCS. That Brimstone getting the pick really sold that they were going A, which brought all the members of BakaGoi to try to get that hold A down, but the rest of Ham were just chilling in long and took B side for free.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the disadvantages when you are running a comp on Vine without a Sky or a Sova. It becomes a little more difficult to know exactly where the teams are. You can't get that recon dart out. You can't get the Sky flashes telling you that there are players there. So over rotates are super easy on a Vine like a map like Vine. Oh, Triss
Flash
dashes
coming out. Oh man.
Flash gets 2 kills. D-Master finally trades it back. But what a beautiful play from Triss and Deliver there.
That was great. You love to see the plays together. I love aggressive plays on defense, and it worked out perfectly for BakaGoi there.
Oh, Clue's gonna spray down Sir Dobby there. Silo gets a kill of his own, making this a 3v2. The bomb is leaning towards this mid to B area. It looks like BakaGoi is gonna rotate most of its members to B, but they might end up setting one back if Ham doesn't make any noise here.
Yeah, this is winnable with the Brimstone ult on deck here with Silo. So this is definitely winnable for Ham, but we'll see.
Oh, the orbital strike. The timing here has to be really perfect if he's gonna use it. He also U-Haul, however, but none of the members are even on that site. Oh, Clue punishes Silo and gets a triple kill. Whew. Yeah, kind of unlucky. I don't actually agree with ulting U-Haul there. I know that they wanted to clear it. They had no info about where the members are. I'd much rather have seen them use that for post-plant.
Yeah, I agree 100%. They had, even though they didn't have information, they could have got it by pushing just a little bit more. They tried. I can see why they did it, but in the end, it wasn't really useful.
Yeah, really unfortunate on the side here, but now it's going to be a 9 and 6. Looks like we're going to have a pretty similar buy, except BakaGoi is going to have one member with knives and one member with a stinger instead of a rifle.
Yeah, Bomb Buddy goes into U-Haul from Dean Master, but doesn't really get too much as the drone comes out from Lebo to clear showers. Ounce following it. Flash goes out from Ounce.
Yeah, the
But
leader
no
goes out
follow-up.
again. It's going to just kind of run away. It looks like 3 members of Ham are creeping their way onto this B site. Bomb, though, is still in the shower, so kind of a weird choice to have Reyna carrying the bomb there if you know you're going to do a fake A into B, but they're rotating quickly enough.
Yeah, 3 members of Ham are looking to push this hookah area as Deliver and Trist are on B side. Only 2 members of BakaGoi on that B side. Trist actually got really low there off the trade.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go back to Sage, get the heal. The Deliver does get the flash on Tsunami, gets a headshot on 2 members of BakaGoi, so this should be a pretty free site for them to take. They're taking it a little slowly, but the rotation hasn't come out yet, so hopefully they finally, there we go, get the bomb down soon. It's going to be a 3v5. Interest is like 70 HP.
A very risky plant there. Absolutely no one from Ham was on the site for the plant, so that was risky. But Sirdavi gets the pick on Tuxedo Star in the CT area. It's going to be a tough retake with 5 members of Ham up and alive. Just taking out Sirdavi from the elbow area on B, and Ounce gets the last kill on the Triss to secure the win.
Yeah, Ham is really showing up right now. I really expected this to be a pretty BakaGoi favorable map and favorable matchup, but Ham is really showing up. They're getting these kills, they're getting these first bloods, and they're really just punishing BakaGoi here for their over rotates.
Yeah, Ham is playing incredibly well, and you know Sirdavi and Silo are really playing out of their minds right now. They're all playing together, they're all pairing really well, and it's just getting them the win. I can't say too much about that.
Is his name pronounced Silo this whole time?
I'm pretty sure he goes by Silol, like LOL lol. But
got it. So we're correcting that. Deliver gets a headshot onto Dobby, but Silo does get taken out by Baka. So now it's going to be a 5v3 this round, looking in the favor of BakaGoi as they finally get some guns into their hands. Baka gets damaged quite a bit by that boombot there, but Dean Master does get a kill onto Oklu, making this a 4v3, a little more even for him now. They haven't committed to a site yet, so they could do anything, but as I say, that Triss takes out Ounce, so that's their lurker down. It's not going to be a 4v2, and Ham has pretty limited map control right now.
2v4 take. Tuxedo Star makes it a 1v4 take with Dean Master the only one alive. Let's see if Dean Master can be the master as he gets Baka here. And the flash coming out from the breach. Doesn't get the return kill. Another flash coming out. You hate to see it. But D-Master lives. So much util is getting... so much util is getting used by that breach, and he gets taken out by the blast cone there.
Yeah, Master, that ability does kill you. Very unfortunate. Breach, it can be so annoying to play against, especially if he hasn't had to use his flashes yet, and you get triple flash behind a box. That's pretty unwinnable if you're Master there.
Yeah, that was
actually
oh,
still
go
broke.
ahead.
I was saying that Sir Dobby's still broke, which is kind of unlucky on the side of Ham here.
It looks like BakaGoi is holding yet again 2 of the Sentinels on A with 5 members of Ham pushing the B side. 3 members going long. Flash coming out from Ounce onto site. Drone coming out from Lebo. Try to see if they can get some more information. Ult coming down from Zerdabi. Some great util coming out here. Maybe they can take the site. They don't know. Well, now they know. That clue was backside. He rotates out, and they give them the site for free.
Oh, so Dobby peeks on the reload, takes out one, does get traded, but now it's going to be a 4v4. The showstopper coming out. Master doesn't quite find anything for his trouble. Finally takes out Triss, does get traded by Tuxedo Star. It's now a 3v3. The bomb is still ticking. Paranoia comes out, isn't going to find anyone. Ounce is creeping around the corners, tags Omen, doesn't quite get anything else besides that. He finally gets the kill and the overhill. And that's another round going on the way of Ham.
Yeah, great shots coming out from Ounce on the hold there. That puts him up 11-7 as Ham is taking this game, taking the control of this game. And I want to say the rounds are close, but I just really feel like Ham are executing so much better than BakaGoi.
Yeah, I really want to commend. I've watched them do this the past couple of rounds. Combining the Reyna Lear with the Sova Owl drone is actually so difficult for BakaGoi to kind of counter, especially once the sky smokes have landed from Brimstone, because you can't shoot the Owl drone if you're shooting the Lear, and you also don't know if Reyna's peeking you at the same time, and BakaGoi really hasn't found an answer for this execute yet.
Yeah, yet again, they're playing 3 members on A, but Sage is sitting towards the B side. They do figure out that maybe we want to put some there, but D-Master does get a pick on Clue on the B side, which means maybe they can take the side. Ounce is going to flash out as they have so much control already of the B side, but they don't know it yet. D-Master is going to throw the nade into CT, and they get sight pretty much for free here as Ounce pushes that elbow area, gets a pick on Tuxedo Star, but Deliver gets the return kill on Ounce. The ult coming out from Ounce. Oh man, Deliver gets that kill.
Yeah, I guess that headshot's gonna be a 3v3 retake. This is so winnable for BakaGoi, but Sir Dobby has the flank, gets the first kill onto Baka, and now it looks like this is Ham's round to lose here with Deliver. Yeah, Lebo takes out Deliver. 12-7 match point, and look at the economy. King Drama, the economy on the side of BakaGoi is so rough here. We have a member using a Sheriff, a heavy shield.
Yeah, the whole game, you know, Ham on defense, they were betting and losing the bets, but it just looks like BakaGoi is the one out of money here at the end of the day.
Yeah, we talked about Ham was so good at those retakes, but we can obviously see that BakaGoi has not been having a lot of successful retakes. They were triple stacking A, but Trisk actually gets a headshot onto Sir Dobby with the Marshall, so 5v4, so maybe their VCS game isn't quite over yet. The slow's coming out from Tuxedo Star. Beautiful pick from Trisk there.
That's a big pick. Even though they're down in guns, they are up in manpower. So hopefully we can see a win here to push this game longer. It's a closer game than you think, but Ham is really taking control of the game with 4 members alive.
Yeah, Ounce leering onto site is going to run into the Killjoy, gets the first kill onto Baka. It's now going to be a 4v4, evening up the odds. The spike is going to go down, but the rest of his team isn't here, so this is kind of greedy, and he's going to get pinched here from elbow and CT if he's not careful.
Oh no.
Yeah, kind of a misplay from Ham coming out there, having their Reyna with the spike, and just BakaGoi read that really well and had the rotate already underway.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. But
Oh.
it is 3v3 with the Sobel ult here up, so maybe we can get some Sobel util as Silo pushes out of long to get the pick onto Clue. Silo gets to get another kill onto Triss as Deliver gets the returning kill on the Lebo, making it a 2v1 in favor of Ham. Deliver pushing the elbow area.
Yeah, fake the plant. Running out of time, though, the plant is going to go down. Deliver has this flank.
Planted.
Yeah, they're just slowly clearing angles, figuring out where Silo has to be playing, and I think they've kind of figured out it's in tube, and Dean Master sees his gun, but Deliver takes out both of them.
Dean Master had no idea where he came from, just sitting there, zoned in on that CT area, didn't know he was right below him, and Deliver's able to clutch that win for BakaGoi. They needed that. Big win.
Yeah, really well played there by Deliver, getting the 2 kills and the defuse. That round was looking pretty bad there. I had really low hopes of BakaGoi there, but Deliver with the clutch up saves them and keeps them in this game.
Yeah, Deliver playing out of his mind. Maybe the rest of his team could stack up here. They need that last bit of energy. Looks like the energy from BakaGoi is hitting a low point. So if they could just ramp it up, get some G Fuel, get this game going. Not a sponsor. But Deliver's going to get revealed with that arrow from Lebo in Long B.
Yeah, Ounce taking a lot of site control here. The Leer goes out and this guy smokes. I think they're trying to sell this fake onto A, but the problem is Ham has made so much contact on B that they haven't actually drawn out the rotation. So Ounce is still in a site with 2 players here.
Yeah, the wall, Ounce is actually walled off.
Oh.
And gets the pick on Tuxedo into U-Haul on A side as the rest of his team is actually looking more towards B, but Trish gets the pick with her knives on Ounce.
There.
Oh, and Omen's gonna actually rotate. They're not quite sure what Ham is doing here, so they are gonna send Omen onto the side to play with Jet. So now it's gonna be a 3v2 if Ham decide to execute on this B.
Lebo still has ult. The ult is actually going down from Silo to clear that elbow area, which is actually really big. Elbow area control is huge, but Deliver's sitting on that ult. It will be a big one as the ult's going down from the Killjoy as well as Silo gets a pick on Clue. Ult's going down from Deliver. Could clear the site. Triss gets a kill on Silo.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury is coming out as a 2v3. Dean Master sprays down Deliver through the smoke. But Triss is already on the bomb again and gets it halfway. It's now going to be a 1v2. And it doesn't match up from Triss with a knife to clutch the round again from BakaGoi.
Huge headshots coming up from Triss.
Oh.
What close rounds as the disrespect teabag coming out from Triss.
Oh.
Man, what a close game we have so far. These rounds are just getting down to the nails.
Wow, so many 2v1s in this match so far, and BakaGoi getting the advantage of them in the last 2 in a row. They have to be feeling pretty good. Momentum's kind of shifting back in their favor, but they are still a match point. They can't afford to drop one more match. They have to win 3 rounds in order to bring this game into overtime.
This is a huge round. If BakaGoi can get a win on this round, it'll really push away the control of Ham, because their money's not doing that great. Ounce has a Spectre.
Oh, the flash gets one, gets the second one, doesn't get the third. Silent finally trades it out, but now it's a 4v3 in the favor of BakaGoi, so this round is looking to be quite in their favor. Silent is going to teleport away. Ounce gets spotted out by the turret, but looks like they're just going to walk it out. Oh,
Silent. Members left.
He TP'd onto A and then ran back through spawn onto B.
I like that. It's very smart, but we have to utilize that util to take side. And even though he TP'd and came back, Ounce is now rotating by himself, leaving the 2 members by themselves. But Silo does TP to that A side and is now running back to B yet again.
The res coming out from Tuxedo Star onto the Deliver. This is a really weird round to be watching right now. Silo does get spotted out though on this B. Long gets the first kill to Tuxedo Star. Can't quite get the second. It's gonna be a 4v2. The bomb heading towards A. Ounce doesn't get the kill onto the Omen. Does get paranoid for his trouble though, and they have 10 seconds left. Triss gets the first kill into Ounce, and the second one doesn't land, and Dean Master gets Triss, and then Clue gets Dean Master.
Man, what close rounds. It looks like, you know, BakaGoi's getting into Ham's head. You know, I honestly don't know what Ham was thinking there on the attack. They had Silo TP twice and yet run back as Ounce tried to take A by himself. They didn't have a lot of manpower, and they just had to split up, which is a tough call. It didn't work out for them, and now it's 12-10. Incredibly close game, and like I said, BakaGoi got the win, which now puts Ham in a horrible money situation, so they have to save for next round.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to be on a couple of Spectres and a Bulldog and Light Shields for all of them. So just trying to get some weapons out of the hands of BakaGoi, because BakaGoi's economy isn't doing that well either. I think they can afford to lose 2 or 3 guns, but if they can get 4 members down and lose in the clutch, that would be the most ideal situation for Ham here, but it's going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah, 5 members of Ham leaning towards that A side as the nade goes out onto site from Dean Master. Oh. Lots of trades going on. Triss gets 2 kills on the Ounce and Dean Master, and a third one to secure the round. Man,
Yeah.
12-11.
Beautiful hold there by Triss and a good rotate from the rest of BakaGoi coming onto the site. Clue, by the way, has been having some really high impact frags. You can see on the side of BakaGoi, 3 members have 20+ kills. That's kind of incredible.
Yeah, they're really picking up the slack here from the bottom 2, and they showed up. They're ready. They got that G Fuel in their system, and they're ready to BakaGo. And we shall see how it works out for them. It's close game, still match point for the past 4 rounds, and you know, Ham can't secure it.
Yeah, Ham really wants to win it here. They don't want to take this game into overtime, especially as BakaGoi is kind of fighting their momentum. I think Triss is going to peek out of bathrooms, though, and might run into if Lebo here gets the headshot. So now it's going to be a 5v4 in overtime. Dreams are on BakaGoi's horizon. The Killjoy lockdown does go down onto B site, causing the rotate onto B, but all of the members of Ham are on A. They need to execute quickly here. They need to trust that they got the rotate off, because if they wait, they're going to lose all the pressure they just drew away.
Yeah, they're waiting out the Sage Wall, but the Sage Wall lasts for a very long time, and now that they know that no one's on the B side, they have to know that they're rotating. Deliver gets a pick on Serdabi as he waits. Triss gets that lurking kill onto A. On Ounce, the ult comes out from Triss, finds no knives as Dean Master tries to get that first kill. Silo gets the pick on Triss, and now they should have a roughly free sight, but it is a 2v4. Silo gets the pick. Clue gets the 2 returning kills and puts it into overtime.
Cover going out.
Yeah, really, I'm really unlucky or misplayed, however you want to think about it, from Ham there. They were waiting so long for that stage wall to go out, but the Reyna didn't wait for the smoke to land before he ran onto site, giving Triss a free kill, stalling down the push, giving BakaGoi enough time to rotate, and now we're going to see BakaGoi back on the attacking side. They only need to get 2 rounds in a row to win. This can go either way.
And you know what? I just want to say I hate you because you said they were going to go overtime, and now they are going overtime. And
I'm always right. That's the first thing.
But I don't mind. It's a close game. I love to see it. What a great game coming out from both of them. You know, Ham had a lot of control in the first half of this game, and BakaGoi is just taking it back. And Ham doesn't seem like they really know what they're doing now. And
yeah,
like you said, that weight on the Sage Wall was just tough. They needed to break it. They needed to take it. And they just didn't. So now we're going to switch back to BakaGoi on attack. So we'll see if maybe they can do something. Deliver is now sitting in that shower area as yet again Ham is betting on that A side, and BakaGoi is going B.
Yeah, it's interesting to me they always choose to overly stack A, because I feel like B, at least for me, is so hard to retake. But to Ham's credit, they've been executing these retakes very well by just having their Sentinel player lurk on B. And Alex gets the first kill into Deliver, who was lurking, and that is so huge. Now BakaGoi's down 1 player, and it's going to be a really hard site to take without their flashes here.
Lipo just watching all of them pushing to the side. And Serdabi getting 2 picks there on Tuxedo and Baka, but Oklu gets the return to kill on Serdabi. It's still now a 4v2 take for BakaGoi. And that's what you don't want to see if you're BakaGoi. You're losing that momentum here in the second half as Oklu's trying to push the site to get some information. Doesn't know. Silo turns around and Oklu's able to get 2 picks on Silo and Lebo, making it a 2v2. This is winnable for either team. Don't bet either out.
Yeah, Triss is going to be holding for this lane. And if Dean Master peeks us with his knife out, that's going to be quick work for Triss. But
One enemy remains.
Almost gets the shot onto Triss, and now it's a 2v1. I'm not sure exactly if they know where this Omen is. Empress is coming out 26 HP on this Reyna. And Oklu with the ace clutches the round. What a beautiful round from Oklu there.
And that was incredibly close. That Reyna couldn't get the heal off, which I think if he did, he would have got the round. Let's just say maybe he tried to jump heal. I don't even know if it dropped an orb. I couldn't tell, but man, that was a tough one.
That 4v2, Ham chose to send 2 of their defenders back onto A, and Oklu 1v2 takes out both defenders onto B, evening out the odds and clutches it up. Really well played by Oklu, a very well deserved ace. And that puts him at 30 kills.
Cover going out. Shadows.
Looks like we're gonna have some.
Yet again, another close game.
Lear coming out. Sage Wall doesn't quite get all the way. It does go down though, but Ounce already has U-Haul control. The operator in Triss's hand takes it down. It's now a 4v5 in overtime. Ounce gets his first kill, gets taken out by Deliver. Silo gets Oklu. It's now going to be a 3v3. Bomb is down in the same favor of Ham, but Triss with this operator is going to be a really hard thing to make sure you don't get peeked by Deliver. Using his utility, Silo is 3 HP, gets taken out by Deliver. It's going to be a 3v2 in the favor of BakaGoi.
Oh man, it's going to be a tough one here for... Well, actually, it might be winnable. Yeah, Team Master is able to get a pick on Triss. They're very low. Another one onto Deliver. This is incredibly winnable. If they can just peek together, they can win. They have to get this diffused. Someone has to jump on it.
Team Master, they're taking it separately, but attackers win, and they take it into overtime.
Double overtime.
Switching sides.
I think I'm going to go take a nap. I'm tired.
Poor King Geronda casting the 3rd game of the night. Now we're going to see double overtime. I think one of the only times we've gone into double overtime in the VCS. I think we had one other game that went this long. So incredibly close rounds with both of these teams actually clutching it up on their offensive side, which had been their weaker side going into this overtime. So time to see what BakaGoi has up their sleeve to get them 2 wins in a row.
Ham. Every member of Ham is playing very, very well, which is evening out the top 3 on BakaGoi. But if Baka or Tuxedo Star could just pull out a couple kills, they could secure the win.
Oh, Dean Master, the first kill onto Triss, shutting down the offensive strategy so far at BakaGoi. Dean Master is going to boom bot. The flash does go out. Dean Master doesn't get punished for it, though. Second breach flash going out. Going to take some paint shells for his trouble. Ounce gets the kill onto Baka, though, however. And now it's going to be a 5v3.
Interesting. The stage wall goes down from Tuxedo Star into Showers, which kind of just deletes that option for BakaGoi. That's an interesting wall there.
Yeah. Kind of questionable. Oklu, if he decides to peek Silo, does get spotted out by the Star. Hopefully doesn't swing out here, but he does and gets a kill. So my bad. D-Master does trade it out, but it's going to be a 4v2 as it looks like BakaGoi is probably going to head over to this A site. And by A, I meant B.
Yeah, 3 members of Ham sitting on A and 1 on B. And it does happen to be Serdabi, which is the one you actually want to be solo holding.
True.
Because he is that killjoy. So interesting split push here. We only have 1 member Deliver pushing into B by himself.
Oh, the utility is going to be so devastating and it's going to slow Deliver, but he does get the headshot onto Serdabi. 10 seconds left. Deliver has to do something quickly. Gets the first kill. Ounce does trade it out. It's going to be a 2v1, and yeah, Ham wins this round. 3 kill coming out from Dean Master.
Yeah, what a tough run. I don't know what Tuxedo Star was really doing, not pushing with his teammate. Report for troll.
Yeah,
Man, what a close game.
Yeah, it's now going to be Ham's turn on the offense side, and they did win this last time in the overtime match round. What am I saying? Overtime round. So if they can do it one more time, if they can clutch it out just one more time, this match will go to Ham, but BakaGoi's defense has been pretty strong, so it could pretty conceivably go to triple overtime if Ham doesn't pull something else out that's new.
Yeah, they're triple stacking B because that Sage Wall does go down on A right away. But Silo's able to break it out as the drone comes out. Deliver's going to get a pick on Ounce actually on B. Ounce tried to get the lurk. It didn't work out for him.
Oh, they want to do this
Slow
hard
but big.
but they're going to get slowed down so much by that barrier orb. But then D-Master gets actually the kill into Tuxedo Star. So even if it was now a 4v4, and the site should be pretty much theirs unless Triss can swing out here and get a couple picks.
Yeah, they have to clear this shower area, and no one's in shower, so if they try to get this plant down,
Oh.
it's gonna be... Oh.
Misses the shot and gets kind of punished for it, taking down a 40 HP. The bomb still hasn't gone down yet.
Yeah, if that stun didn't come out from Deliver, that would have been a death on Triss.
Oh, kills G-Master while he's planting.
I still don't know. I still don't think he knows that that kills you. That's the second time he's just bathed in it.
Yeah, not exactly what you want to be doing against this enemy bridge. Sir Dobby gets the first headshot onto Baka. Deliver though with a 3k of his own. Make that a 4k. Can Deliver get the ace here? Sai, lol, lurking through bathrooms a little too late. I think this might be a triple overtime unless he can pull out some amazing clutch right now.
It's possible. One member is one shot. The Silo pushes in, but aims down sight, even though he's right in front of him and gets taken out by Deliver.
Beautiful ace coming out of Deliver. Deliver playing that site so well, stopping the plant twice, getting the kill onto Raze. Beautiful work coming out of Deliver here. Now we're going to be in triple overtime, and BakaGoi is back on the offensive side.
It looks like one of the team members from BakaGoi is calling for a pause, so
I don't
we'll
have
sit
pause
here,
rates.
and we will see. We'll talk about what's been going on, because I mean it is a back and forth game, and I just think both teams have really, really good defense, and their offense isn't working out too well. And so we might go into 10 overtimes if someone can't get a win on attack.
Yeah, and just looking at how these round wins have been going, before we reached overtime, BakaGoi had won 5 defending rounds in a row. And the first overtime we saw, each team won on their attacking side, and now each team is won on their defending side. So we just need one time for 2 of these rounds to go in their way, because they've been proven that they can attack pretty well. I think BakaGoi's kind of figured out their post-plant position. So pretty favorable if they can get the bomb down. I don't know. It's so hard to play against Ham. Their team feels so annoying. They just always play retake and always clutch it out.
Delivers creeping up on that 40 bomb.
Whew.
And that'll be great to see. I mean, Deliver is really, delivering that great gameplay and turning Ham into some bacon here.
Oh, they're gonna be so mad at you.
That's I have to throw out some puns before this freaking game's end, and I don't know when it's gonna end.
Oh, might be looking at a long evening going into this pause. Pretty standard gun rounds coming out, but it is interesting. Tuxedo Star, you mentioned that has been fragging out the most, but does have 15 assists, which is quite a lot. As a Sage player, you do expect to see a lot of assists, but he's been using an Ares almost every single round. I don't know if you've been keeping track. I don't even remember seeing Tuxedo Star picking up a rifle that wasn't off a dead body.
Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think maybe he should fix it because it's not working out for him. Those 15 assists, that's big. No one talks about the assists, and that's something I've been saying for a while. Is I feel like, maybe the devs should change it up to make getting assists a little bit more impactful. Because he's 5 and 24, but those 15 assists should mean something. And I think in the current state of Valorant, the assists aren't that big. But we see you, Tuxedo. We see you.
Yeah, I mean, also, if you're talking about assists, Lebo there, 10 assists on Sova. You just love to see it. I love the supportive characters in this game. I do wish we were seeing Sova coming onto both sides. I feel like that's been making the defending side on BakaGoi a little weaker than it could have been, because they don't have the Sova to figure out exactly where Ham is rotating. But I think BakaGoi kind of figured it out, that if they just don't over rotate based off of hearing some members of Ham that they can pretty much just like take the gun battles 1v1, 2v1 and clutch it out. So
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, and it's just that's just it. It's just we got a game on our hands. You'd love to see it.
yeah, looks like Triss is back into the game, so we should expect the pause to be over relatively soon. We did have a player with a computer who crashed, so hopefully we are getting back here pretty soon.
Yep, just checking to see if he is ready. And I want to see someone win on attack. Right now, I believe BakaGoi is on attack. If we can just get this attack win, BakaGoi might be in favor of taking it. But as you've seen so far this game, you never know.
Yeah, I think BakaGoi has a pretty solid chance. The pause might have affected their momentum, but they were on a pretty good momentum upswing, dropping 2 rounds out of the last 7, but they just need 2 more. Both teams just need 2 more. So close, and our match pause timer is off, and BakaGoi ready for their attacking side.
We're getting a little bit caught off guard here with the pause. They weren't getting set up before the timer was undone, but they are leading 5 members towards this B side. As we all know, Ham is playing 4 on A and 1 on B still. And I mean, I can't complain anymore. It's working, and I'll shut up. But
Yeah, it looks like they are going to send their Sova player over a little bit early, or at least hanging out in spawn. But as I say that, he proves me wrong. Caster Curse walks all the way back to A.
If BakaGoi can just commit this hard right now, they could easily overwhelm Serdabi and take the site. The drone actually coming out from Lebo on A, not finding anybody. The dash is going to be going out from Triss to get that elbow control yet again, as all members are taking A when they have no idea.
Oh, they don't clear out Serdabi. He gets 1, he gets 2. Beautiful 1v2. It's now going to be a 4v3 retake deliver. Does trade out Serdabi, but retake in the favor of Ham right now. But as I say that, Triss gets 2 kills creeping into elbow, and suddenly it's a 3v2. Ounce gets the headshot onto Triss, evening it out. Baka does trade it out, though. It's going to be a 2v1 for Dean Master. Going to be pretty hard for him here.
They overwhelmed Serdabi, got on site, and that's exactly what they needed to do to take this here. Dean Master's going to catch, deliver, not checking him out as Dean Master gets killed a couple times. Ugh. You hate to see it. Dean Master secures the win for Ham on defense and plays solo retake.
What is Deliver looking at there? Why would he turn away from the bomb site unless he thought for some reason that Dean Master was gonna be long? That was pretty misplay there by Deliver, but a really good capitalization from Dean Master as Dean Master gets a 30 bomb of his own.
Yeah,
wow.
And that was just tough from Baka. All Baka had to do is he knew exactly where he was. He got a couple shots on him. You just have to wait for that bomb sound. That's all you had to do. And he tried to take that fight and just lost ultimately.
Devastating. If they could have gotten that round on T side, that would have been huge. But now Ham only needs 1 more round, and this is their stronger side. This is their defense. Oh, no, sorry. This is their offense. So
actually getting dinked long through the wall.
Yeah, a lot of damage actually coming out onto Killjoy right now on the side of Ham, so it's gonna be a little harder than they probably want. Paint shells are gonna go out. Turret does spot Raze, but Dean Master is gonna take it out. Oh, Clue though gets a headshot onto Ounce, and that was the bomb carrier. The Paranoia coming out. It's gonna get the frag onto Dean Master. It's gonna be a 5v2 as Triss gets a kill of his own, and quadruple overtime looks pretty in sight right now, King Drama.
If you want anyone alive, it is Serdabi and Lebo. They are both the top players on Ham on paper here. Let's see if maybe they can get something down. The Sage Wall is stopping a couple from long, and Lebo gets a headshot through the wall from Deliver. Deliver's just hitting these heads today. And Lebo is pretty low, and Serdabi is as well. It's going to be almost impossible here for Ham to win.
Yeah, gets the kill onto Deliver though. It's a 4v1, 25 seconds left. Not impossible, but certainly unlikely if... Yeah, there you go. Oh, Clue gets a headshot on Serdabi, and now we are in quadruple overtime. Quadra overtime?
Switching sides. Overtime.
A lot of overtime.
I'm going to go get some snacks. I feel like we're going to be here for a while.
Oh,
But-
is that the rule? Do you know what the rule is on the draw if it goes into? Oh, it's gonna be a draw. And with that hold for BakaGoi and Ham drawed. Druid? It's a draw. It's a tie.
They droded.
Oh, that is so disappointing. What is this, CS:GO?
Well, I feel like this is the first time we're witnessing it, so it might be a tie. We shall see. Our admin is discussing with the teams to see if maybe that's what's going to go on here. And even if it is a tie, that's going to be big for both teams because
A lot of round wins there.
a lot of round wins, exactly. Big points. So it's almost like both teams won rather than both teams lost.
Oh, I would love for some God-sent override to happen right now. Up to our admin. It is in currently the VCS rulebook that if it goes to after 3 overtimes, it is just a draw. Probably for games exactly like this when they're so back and forth. You can continue for bragging rights. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna continue for bragging rights, but 15-15 is gonna be the official score that is written down. But hopefully we can just keep streaming this and get to see who's gonna win.
Well, I guess they can both go home knowing that they both won. That's a lot of points that they're going to be having on their scoreboards for the week, for week 4. But it is the first draw of the season. So that is very interesting. BakaGoi technically still is undefeated, but we'll see how it goes for the bragging rights here. As all 5 members are actually going to be going on to B side from Ham. Wall's going to be going down from Tuxedo Star to hold off that elbow side, as Sirdavi's going to get 2 picks from that elbow area, as the Wall didn't do too much to hold him out. Triss gets the return kill on Sirdavi, but there's only 4 members. Make that 3 members left on Ham. It's going to be a 3v3 4. Actually, now it's a 2v3 in favor of BakaGoi. Ounce is going to be taken out by Trist. Silo is going to get the kill in return. Silo 1v1. Can he do it? We shall see. Molly goes down onto bomb site to kind of block that push. He mollies himself on the bomb. Gets the kill on Tuxedo Star. It's a 1v1 situation. He doesn't know that. Delivers actually in U-Haul. The flash goes out. And Deliver gets the kill on the Silo. Making it a win for BakaGoi.
Switching sides. Match point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. This is for all the bragging rights. As we discussed before, it'll be a tie for both teams, so they're going to get a good amount of points, but this is for the bragging rights of both teams. And we're really going to see who's going to be talking trash in the Discord.
Poor King Drum. I left him alone once again, but I believe I am back.
Yep, you are back. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, fantastic. Are you watching the game currently going? Is it going right now?
I am currently watching the game that is going on.
Fantastic. I can't see anything.
All right, sounds good. So we're going to have 4 members of, I believe it is Ham here, pushing onto that A side. Silo, I think, accidentally TPs back towards B. But Ounce is running and jumping onto that site. Not going to be able to get any distance here as Clue takes out 2 members from Ham. So it's going to be a 4v3 in favor of BakaGoi. As one TP comes out from Clue and is able to get the kill onto Dean Master and now knows where Bomb is. This is going to be a tough game for the rest of them as Triss gets a kill on Silo and Silo gets a kill on Baka. It's going to be a 1v3 take for Lebo. Lebo is by himself. They don't know exactly where he is. He could use this to his advantage. He does have almost full util here. Doesn't have the ult up. But maybe if he can get this pick on Deliver here. And he does. Takes no damage. So now a 1v2 situation. But Triss and Clue know exactly where he is. He has to utilize his util in order to get this win here. But Clue gets the pick. And it is a BakaGoi win. For all the bragging rights. Man, what a game. I didn't think it was going to go that far, honestly. I thought Ham was going to go down pretty soon, but they really held it down. And, man, what a game.
Wild.
Deliver, Clue, and Triss played absolutely out of their mind. 3 team members over the 30-kill mark. Deliver over the 40-kill mark. Man, What a great game. And there's just so much in there. I can't really say too much about it. No one could really attack very well, especially with the 2 Sentinels on BakaGoi. But it ended up working out for them. The 2 Sentinels worked out, and they got the win. But man, like I said, I say on paper for a reason. Because Deliver and Triss are the diamond players, and Ham doesn't have any diamond players. So on paper, BakaGoi was going to win, but Ham really held it down, and they ended up drawing there. What an insane matchup.
Yeah, dude, both teams playing out of their minds. We saw, I think, 2 or 3 aces in that match and like infinite clutches. Just really well played by both teams. They should go home feeling pretty good about that game.
Definitely. Maybe we can get an interview here from either team. It doesn't matter. They both got tied, so maybe we can get a double interview this time. That would be great. Maybe our admin can pull somebody in here, and that'll be a great time. I can't wait to hear what anyone from either side thinks about what just happened. What a fun game.
Yeah, what I gave triple overtime, the glory point or the brownie point win, eventually going over to the side of BakaGoi, but Ham playing 1 on B and 4 on A and it working blew my mind. I would never have imagined that would have been such an effective strategy, but it really did kind of throw BakaGoi off there.
Yeah, and they played it really well too. Serdabi didn't give them any information about where he was any of the rounds. He used his util to get information, and then he either peeked off of it or he just hid. And it was almost too late for BakaGoi whenever they took that B site. And man, I just the whole time I was talking trash on it, and it just worked out. So I mean, I can't say anything more about it. It just worked out incredibly well for Ham on the defensive side. Incredibly close game. No one technically lost, but BakaGoi has the bragging rights. So we're just waiting to see if maybe we can get an interview here with somebody from either side.
Yeah, looks like we have a member of BakaGoi right now. It looks like we're gonna have Baka coming in at some point, and then I don't actually know what this guy's Discord IGN is, but it looks like we're gonna have a couple players to choose from for these interviews right now.
All right, it looks like we have Serdabi coming in from Ham for an interview here. How you feeling?
Tired. That was mentally tiring. That was a great game though. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree, and I think Alice has a couple questions for you, Serdabi.
Yeah. Okay. My first question is, okay, so I think on almost all of your rounds, right, you were playing the Killjoy alone on B site, 4 of the remaining of your team members on A. What was the decision there to leave 1 Sentinel on your defensive side on this site? And you locked that site down so often. I feel like it was so difficult for BakaGoi to even get around off of you when they went B. Like, can you talk to me about like that decision and how you decided to play that site?
Yeah, absolutely. So we felt like as a team that they favor the A site a lot more. And we also felt more comfortable retaking B, surprisingly, which is historically the harder site to retake.
Yeah.
But we like to work the flank a lot, so we liked retaking B there. So yeah, we stuck with me on B with Killjoy, and I set up just to be able to have the retake, maybe get a pick or 2 if I felt like I could. If not, just kind of back out and let the team do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, you played it phenomenally. I remember there was a couple of times where you were playing an angler quarter that went unchecked, and it resulted in some pretty solid round wins on your defensive side. What can you talk to me a little bit about like what the mental's like going into a triple overtime game, ending in a quadruple overtime? Like, how do you what was the vibe? Was the energy really up? Were you guys getting tired? Like, what was that like to experience as a team?
I think we were up 12-8. And I think we lost a little bit of our composure. We swayed away from the game plan a little bit. They gained momentum, and then going into overtime, we just kind of 0-0. Let's just 0-0 new game. And I mean, I think we're pretty evenly matched teams. I mean, their top 3 players are hella players. They hit almost every shot. But like you said before, I'm playing all these angles on Killjoy, and 32 rounds later, I'm running out of ideas. So it was tough.
Yeah, really well played. Can you talk to me a little bit about your team dynamic? Maybe about, who tends to IGL as a more kind of group collaborative effort, who comes up with strategies, just a general sense of how you as a team work.
Yeah, so I'm usually calling stuff out immediately, but it's all up in the air. What I say doesn't necessarily go. It's if somebody thinks that there's a better idea here, a better idea there, then we go with that. And yeah, I mean, I got to give a shout out to Dean. He is our technically lowest ranked player on the team, Dean Master, and this guy just went absolutely nuts this game. Like I've never seen him play like this, and it was crazy to see, crazy to be a part of.
Yeah, he was probably out of his mind. I think that was something that me and King Drama talked about a lot during the game, is that even though there's a skill disparity just in terms of just like pure ranking in public or pug games, like you like the kills on your side, on your team, were pretty evenly distributed. Like some lower end on Lebo, but he's playing a more supportive role in the Sova. So it was really good to see you guys kind of work together like that. Is there anything you want to say to either your teammates, people watching, or the enemy team?
Yeah, I think we proved a lot this game. I think we struggled the last couple games. I think we got away from our character, but I think we're here to stay, and I'm looking forward to week 6 against King Drama here.
Oh, me too. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game. Well, thanks so much for the interview. I think we're going to pass it over to actually the enemy Killjoy, Baka, coming up soon. But thanks so much for taking the time, Sir Dobby, and really, like, congrats on the win. Like, you guys really deserved all 12 of those rounds you got.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, and now we're joined with the other team who tied. This is going to be their Killjoy player, Baka, on the side of BakaGoi. So, hey, Baka, how do you feel after that 12 round tie?
I feel, I guess, relieved. I'm not too sure. I was really afraid that we weren't gonna win this, but then we came back. So, I mean, I guess it ended up in a tie, but still, it feels good not to be actually deleted from the enemy team.
Yeah, I think we were talking a little bit earlier with Sir Dobby. You guys were down, it was down 12-8, and then you won 5 defense side rounds in a row. What was the mental like going into being 12-8 and realizing that you couldn't give up one round? Like, what was the mental like? What were the comms like?
I guess we just had to really just kick it into gear because some of us were making like little mistakes that shouldn't have happened. And so I think we just ended up really focusing more, and we're just like, okay, well, we have to get this. Like, we were in like hardcore mode. Like, we're gonna lose. And I know, like, even some of our, like, even Oclu and Deliver ended up getting aces.
Yeah.
And so that was wild, too. Like, it's just it was really crazy.
Yeah. How was the mental like going into triple overtime? Because that is, I think, 8 extra rounds, rather. Like, were you guys tired? Were you excited? What was the vibe?
I think we were all more excited. We're like, okay, well, we're not just gonna get what's the word? I don't know, like, I think we're just mostly excited about it because we're like, oh, okay, well, this is the first. I mean, we went into overtime with a different team that we went up against a few weeks ago, but like, it just kept going back and forth, and we're like, okay, so what's it gonna go to? Because we're like, okay, 15's like a tie, and then we ended up winning 2 more rounds after 15 that didn't count, and so I guess we have bragging rights.
Yeah, this is true. You guys did end up getting the bragging rights, despite the fact that it will be recorded as a draw in the VCS. You will know that BakaGoi did beat Ham in quadruple overtime, so that has to feel pretty good.
Yeah, technically we're still undefeated, so that sits happy in my heart.
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say either to your teammates, the enemy team, or to anyone watching right now?
Shout out to my mom. My mom's watching me. She's pretty neat.
Aww.
I love her.
That's awesome.
I also thank my teammates. I know I'm not as good as you guys because I know that they are ranked much, much higher than me. I'm only iron. And
Aw.
so, like, it's hard, but I think it's a great learning experience as well to do all that. So I'm thankful for the opportunity and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think one of my favorite things about VCS is you do have people with varying skills playing together on the same team, and it gives, more experienced players a chance to teach and a chance to figure out how to communicate ideas, and it gives like less experienced players a chance to grow and learn. So thanks so much for this interview, Baka, and congrats on the tie, and congrats on the brownie point win.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So
See you
that
later.
is gonna finally wrap up our week 4 night of Valorant. I would like to do a shout out to King Drama for his fantastic casting for 3 matches in a row, as well as the production team. You guys all killed it. King Drama, any closing words?
Insane games today. I honestly didn't think they were going to be that good today. You know, I really like to go off paper, and like I've said a million times, it's off paper, you know, and it's really good to see these teams finally coming together. You know, Ham, you know, coming into this didn't really seem like they were going to be that strong, and same for, you know, Dust on paper, but it's everyone's bringing it together, and I love to see competition, and I can't wait to play everybody. As you know, the Kings of Drama are undefeated, so we're just waiting for that challenge. Anybody.
Well, I'm excited to see how the rest of the season shakes out. So thanks everyone for watching, and hope you have a good night and good luck in the week tomorrow.
See ya.